Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today, in the class of food product development, I will let you know how to make a business plan for a new product. Okay, first of all, what is a business plan? A good business plan guides you through each stage of starting and managing your business. You'll use your business plan as a roadmap for how to structure, run, and grow your new business. Business plan is basically a written format of how you will plan your business, any kind of business, and it will help you that how you structure, run, and grow your new business. It is a way to think through the key elements of your business. कोई भी बिजनेस स्टार्ट करने से पहले आप जो हैं वो डेफिनेटली उसको देखेंगे कि हमने जो है वो कैसे आपके पास पैसे हैं, आप ब्लाइंडली तो नहीं जाते ना। तो हमेशा इसके लिए सबसे बेहतरीन चीज़ ये होती है कि आप उसको रिटर्न में लेकर आएँ। जब आप रिटर्न में लेकर आते हैं, मैनी थिंग, बहुत सारी गिरें खुलती हैं, बहुत सारी चीज़ें क्लियर होती हैं यहाँ पे। बिजनेस प्लान कैन हेल्प यू गेट फंडिंग एंड ब्रिंग अ न्यू business partner. If you have a very good plan, then you can discuss with some funding agency, and if they will find some potential in your product, in your business, or in your idea, they will definitely support you. So in that way you will be able to get any kind of funding in business. If you have the two things matters a lot. Number one is idea, second is funding. Many times you have funding but you have no idea, but if you have some idea and you have some roadmap, if you have some written business plan, then many people with funding can support you and help you to execute your plan. Okay, investors want to feel confident they'll see a return on their investment. Your business plan is the tool you will use to convince people that working with you or investing in your company is a smart choice. All right, it's very technical. How to write a business plan? Never go blindly for anything. First, you have to plan. Similarly, when you will start to write a business plan, you will see what from where you have to start. So there is no right or wrong way to write a business plan, but all right, there's no right or wrong way to write a business plan. What's important is that your plan meets your needs. Most business plans fall into one or two common categories: traditional and lean startup. And what are traditional business plans? They are more common, use a standard structure, and encourage you to go into details in each section. They tend to require more work upfront and can be dozen of pages long, right? These are the properties of a traditional business plan. Second is lean startup business plans. They are less common but still use a standard structure. They focus on summarizing only the most important points of the key elements of your plan. They can take as little as 1 hour to make and are typically only one page. Actually, these lean startup business it depends upon your time, your type of business, your skills are actually traditional businesses. I already told you, you can show to some funding agencies and where you have to elaborate each and every step. Sometime in running businesses, when you give a line extension into the current running, then you and the people whom you are telling are quite understanding about the business plans, then you can write only a lean startup plan, business plan too. All right. This type of plan is very detailed, takes more time to write, and is comprehensive. Lenders and investors commonly request this plan. Told you already that they cover each and every part of your business plan. Uh, Next is lean. This type of plan is high level focus, fast to write, contain key element only. Some land designers may ask for more information, but when you write a one page, then mostly it is understood for the reader that what has been written on it. Traditional business plan format. Very important thing for you to understand. You might prefer traditional business plan format if you are very detail oriented, want a comprehensive plan. Yes, I am detailed oriented and want a comprehensive business plan from you students. And I am requesting, but don't request me financing. Yeah, from okay, when you write your business plan, you don't have to stick to the exact business plan outline. Instead, use sections that make the most sense of your business and your needs. Sometimes this format is given just for your understanding, and you just have to cover the main points or main key elements of the plan. But in details, you can discuss each and everything, the things that can elaborate your idea, that can support your plan, right? Traditional business plans use some combination of these 9 section discusses in the next slides. Executive summary. Okay, in executive summary, what you do, briefly describe your company and why it will be successful. I mean, what is your idea? What sport, what input you have, you are going to give in that idea that it will be successful, your mission statement, your product or service, definition of your product or service, basic information about your company's leadership team, like who will be the leader and who will be the helpers, employees, location. You should also include financial information, high level growth plans if you plan to ask for financing. Actually, this executive summary, you just have to give each and everything about your uh, plan, right? And next will be the company description. Use your company description to provide detailed information about your company. Go into details about the problems your business solves. Be specific and list out the consumer organization or businesses your company plans to serve. Explain the competitive advantages that will make your businesses a success. Are there experts on your team? Have you found the perfect location for your store? I mean, whatever the strengths, here SWOT analysis will work. I told you, I explained you about SWOT analysis, that you have to write the strength and weaknesses and the opportunities and then the threats your company will pose. Here you will write all these, all the company descriptions. Later, the market analysis. All right, it is the very very important part. You can design some surveys. Actually, whenever you're thinking about some product, some idea, then the need from the market generated, when you will feel deficient in the market, when you feel deficient in something, then you will think that there is need of this thing. That market analysis actually the key of your idea, actually the key of your innovation, actually the key of your business plan. So you'll need a good understanding of your industry outlook and target market. Market analysis is very much important. You can develop some kind of surveys and about your product, or about the needs of the people whom you are targeting. Competitive research will show you what other businesses are doing and what their strengths are. In your market research, look for trends and themes. What do successful competitors do? Wow, why does it work? Can you do it better? Now is the time to answer this question, right? In market analysis, you have to answer those questions, and for that, I'm going to give you an assignment about the surveys. You people have to that will be in another lecture, that you have people have to design different kinds of surveys for the market analysis of your own product, that your own idea. Okay, when we talk about organization and management, it's very important in an company. uh, there are different type of organizations. Some people just hire the other kind of employees, those are human resource, and they have their own capacities, their own some technical labor, some non-technical labor, some helpers. So whenever you are planning any kind of business, whenever you are planning anything, you have to first of all organize the things, and then you have to management. All people will not, even when you talk about your home, all people do not cook, all people do not bring the money. So in patriarchal systems, mostly males do earn money and females do cook. This is all about management. How do you manage the things? Describe the legal structure of your business. State whether you have an intent to incorporate into an as a C or an S corporation form, a general limited partnership. If you're sole at your level, you have to skip this part. Okay, जस्ट यू हैव टू ऑर्गेनाइज योर कंपनी. एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल चार्ट जो है उसको बनाएं, लिखें, उसके ऊपर पता हो कि ये बंदा जो है ये सिर्फ लीड करेगा, ये इस बंदे को अपनी अपनी नीड्स बतानी, इस बंदे ने पैसे जमा करने हैं, इस बंदे के पास ये हमारा जो है वो मैनेजमेंट का पार्ट होगा, ये हमारा लाइक show how each person's unique experience will contribute to the success of your venture. Consider including resumes and CVs of the key members of your team. And next is service or product line. Describe what you sell or what your service you offer. Explain how it benefits your customers and what the product life cycle looks like. Share your plans for intellectual property. Like you have to know each and everything. You're doing research development for your services or products. Explain it in detail. Marketing and sales. There's no single way to approach a marketing strategy. Your strategy should be multi-dimensional, and you have to discuss that how it should evolve and change to fit your unique needs. Your goals in this section is to describe how you will attract and retain customers. You will also describe how a sale will actually happen, right? All these points should be covered. Then you will call it as a funding request. Like if you think your idea, then you present that idea to any of the source funding source, and if your goals are clearly explained and mentioned in, and they feel interest in your idea, they might invest. Okay, then, and if you have your own money, specify whether you want debt or equity, terms you would like to apply, and the length of the time your request will cover. Give a detailed description of how you will use your funds. Specify if you need funds to buy equipment or material, pay salaries, or cover specific bills until revenue increases. Always include a description of your future strategic financial plans, like paying off debts and or selling your businesses. Okay. Financial product projections. Supplement your funding request with financial projections, like how like in purchase of raw material, purchase of fuels and everything. The financial projections are very much important. Supplement your funding request. Your goal is to convince the reader that your business is stable and will be a financial success. If your business is already established, include income statements, balance sheets, and cash flow statements for the last 3 to 5 years. If you have other collateral you could put against a loan, make sure to list it now. Provide a prospective financial outlook for the next 5 years. Include forecasted income statements, balance sheet, cash flow statements, and all these things which are required in projections. Make sure to clearly explain your projection and match them to your funding request. This is a great place to use graph or charts to tell the financial story of your business. Next, appendix. Credit histories, resumes of your employees, product pictures, letter of references, licenses, permits, patents, legal document, appendix. All these things should be attached with your business plan. The second type of business plan was lean startup format. Let's have a look on this too. Mostly we use traditional format, and you people also have to follow the traditional format while submitting your ideas. You might prefer a lean, but this is just for your information, that you might prefer a lean startup format if you want to explain or start your business quickly, your business is relatively simple, or you plan to regularly change and refine your business plan. I already told you in running when and there are some companies that are running their businesses and there are some line extensions, you can adopt this kind of format where you are not starting but you're just adding into your business. Lean startup formats are charts that use only a handful of elements to describe your company's value proposition, infrastructure, customers, finances. They're useful for visualizing trade offs and fundamental facts about your company. There are many versions of lean startup templates, but one of the oldest and most well known is the business model canvas developed by Alex Osterwalder. You can search the web to find free templates of the business model canvas or other versions. Okay, we'll discuss 9 components. First is key partnership. Note the other businesses or services you will work with to run your business. Think about suppliers, manufacturers, subcontractors, and similar strategic partners. Then list the key activities, list the key sources you are having, are you required, and value proposition. Make a clear and compelling statement about the unique value your company brings to the market. Like, it's not about your company or your idea, anything else. Explain how your company will actually make money. Some examples are direct sales, membership fees, and selling advertising space. If your company has multiple revenue streams, list them all. Then customer relationship, how your customers are selling your previous product, how they will sell your new products. Next is a customer segments, and be specific when you name your target market. Your businesses won't be for everybody, but it's important to have a clear sense of your business will serve. Then about the channels, how you will talk with your customers. Then the cost structure, that how much it will cost to add your products into your running business. Then revenue stream, explain how your company will actually make money. Some examples are direct sales, membership fees, selling advertising space. If your company has multiple revenues, list them all. Now you people will prepare your own business plan and submit within this week till Friday, inshallah. Thank you very much. This was all about our lecture, today's lecture.